Today's video is made possible by JBS Farms soaps. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate all the sales that you folks have given me, and that helps me keep going on these videos. And today's soap is Tulip. Isn't she cute? Oh, this, I think it's a Yankee Candle, a dupe, and it is a fresh floral, gosh, it's I don't want to say freesia or any of those kind of things, but it's just a really happy scent. And this is just a great shade just to scrub with, and I think kids would love it too, just because it's so cute. But us grown-ups love the smell. It's just, it screams spring. This video is actually brought to you by Tulip, but I just wanted to show you my pink sugar type. And it's a big heart. It's over 5 ounces, and it's got gold and pink. And oh gosh, I'm a pink sugar junkie. That's what's bringing this video to you. Now, what I love watching are, I'm an eyeshadow junkie, and I love seeing people's favorites, and I love learning what goes with what for them, because then I can try it and see what looks good on me with brown. So I want to start out with what I'm wearing today, which I can show you. I brought that little goodies, but it's my first matte quad that I ever put together. I was down in Portland, Oregon at the Washington Square Nordstrom, and I was just learning about makeup. I was starting out by watching all the glitters, and the only one I knew I wanted was all the glitters, I think. And I said, what else, can we put together? And so she pulled out Schroom for the highlight, and that is just a gorgeous sheen highlight color. And this was all that glitters. And it's got more of a pink to it, a peach. And then she picked out Wedge for me for a transition crease color. Just started to hit pan. I love Wedge. It is just a pale brown matte. You're not going to see any of these on here. I'll try to swatch them, except for this one you will. And the last one for the accent color, the outer V that she picked for me, was Sketch. And so let's take Sketch and pow! Now you're not going to see any of these but Sketch. There we go across the Schroom, all it glitters, Wedge, and Sketch. And there they are on my fingertips. And there they are on my eyeballs. So I'll show you what else is on my face. I have the Miss Adoro 601 lashes. I have the By Terry Frozen Petal blush. I have on, when I put those four together, she said, oh, for fun, liner in Macro Violet. So I have that on, which you probably can't see because the eyelashes are covering them up. And then on my lips, I did like I did down at Barney's. I had on the Laura Mercier baby lips. And so on top of the baby lips, she put Dare to Bear. I just want to go over that quickly because I always wonder what people have on, but I've got a lot of colors to talk about. Burberry, and I watched a Persia in pink, and she put 2 colors together, and I said, oh, that's great, try this, and I said the wrong colors. So I pulled out so that if she watches, I can show her. We were talking about Midnight Brown, and I said that I put it with Chestnut, and after I told her that, I thought, well, I better try it. And it was okay, but I still like this combination best. I took Porcelain, number 3, and now the fingers aren't that clean, but here's Porcelain. And you can't see that. Then I took Gold Trench. The other thing about the packaging is you can't tell one from the other. Number 4, and Gold Trench is a very tanny, light brown. And so there's the 2 together, and let's swatch if I can even tell where I put the first. These colors are so subtle, and on my darker skin you can't see them. but we're giving her a go. And then the famous Midnight Brown. And I understand they've come out with new formulation, and who knows if these colors are available anymore. Come on, people, when there's a success, let's leave it. So here's the Midnight Brown. It's been called like a taupey brown with some shimmer. And it's the only one you're going to see here. There's the Porcelain, there's the Golden Trench, and the Midnight Brown, right below the MAC ones. I have a affinity for Laura Mercier's African Violet, and it goes with so many colors. And this was the first artist palette. So I like the African Violet, and it's not a duochrome, but there's a lot of gold in that lavender color. I end up pairing it with, get this wiped off, the chocolate, because there seems to be some purple in the chocolate. Oh, and then I mix it with either Cameo or Guava for the highlight. Let's do Cameo. And there it is with the pink highlight. I'm sort of getting a theme there with the pink. That's probably why I like it. And I didn't bring it, but the Naked 3. So there is, where do we go? The African Violet, the chocolate, and the, what did I say, Cameo or Guava? It was Cameo. So, I should put them over this side, shouldn't I? Well, anyway, there they are. And they look good on brown eyes. Oh, my Inglot colors. It's number 452 Pearl. And it's this guy. It's kind of a red guy. And these are beautiful, big shadows. And they have great pigmentation. I'll go over here. Oh boy, look at that, baby. I will use that for a smoky look. And I take it and this one next to it, and that was one Aileen told me about, and that one is 423 Pearl, and I'll use it in the outer V part, so it's those last two on the bottom. I'll combine it sometimes with the MAC Plum Dressing. So let's swatch that. I get so involved in all these palettes, I forget about my MAC ones. I'm going to put the Plum one right above the 452. And it, you know, I can lighten it out. And I put it on the lid, and then I use the 452, or whatever the heck number it is, on the outer V. And aren't I pretty? I look like a Christmas tree. The very first MAC shadows I got, before I even did this combination, my hairdresser had these gorgeous smokies. What are you wearing? And I had to have it written down because I didn't know the names of them. And it was Satin Taupe was what she told me first. And then the next time I raved about it because I hadn't bought it yet, she said it was mixed. She combined it with Mystery, which is this one. So here are those two. And they go great. And I don't know which one she put on the lid, but I'm figuring it was a Satin Taupe and then this guy in the crease and outer V. But they were so dark. And then she had, you know, the mascara. It was stunning. Of course, she's younger than me. But it was a stunning combination. And I wanted to look like her because she was pretty. So I had to get it. And I do like the Satin Taupe a lot. But taupes don't work for me and my brown eyes as much as they do for blue eyes and green eyes and like Kristen. Two more combinations. And these are NARS. And let's start out with the bright one that looks really scary. But you know, on TV, I see a lot of women with an orange lid. And this is Persia. And look at that. That's fun. And you go, oh gosh, how am I ever going to wear that? Well, Jordan taught me. And Jordan now works at the Chanel counter in Alderwood in Linwood, Washington. He put it with Sophia and had the Persia on the lid and Sophia in the crease. And that came out beautifully. I should put things down to show you. And that came out really nicely. So that was a good combo. Another combo, who's this? Oh, this was my own surprise that I found, was NARS Lhasa, which is a gray kind of lavender. It's kind of cold, and I don't usually wear cold ones, but and then it goes taupe on me. So you're going, oh, but you're wearing a taupe, and you said taupes don't work. But another surprise, Daphne. Who would have thunk it, huh? So, and it's got a spot in the middle because I did it wet. Jordan was having me do it wet as liner, and I'm not very good at that. But when you swatch, I mean, I'm doing a pretty good swatch. It goes pale, you know, or a thin wash of color. And it with Lhasa, holy moly, I'll put Lhasa on the lid and this in the crease. I might try the opposite. Anyway, they're beautiful together. I like to know what people are doing for combinations because I'll get the color that was pretty on them and then I go, okay, what do I put it with, or how did they put it? Now, this is a NARS cream and it's called Corfu, and it goes beautifully under anything. And I'm going to go right on top here, and you can kind of see it shine. Now, I've been using my Mally Twilight for a primer, and it's kind of the same thing. I'll use this as a primer too, and then I take my Hourglass Gypsy, which is gorgeous on its own self, and I can do this on the lid and this in the crease, or this on the lid and this in the crease, and I'm just as happy. But I'll take a light swatch, which is another brownie taupe, and put that over. I'll just do it on part of it so you can see. There it is on top of the, and I'll do it next to so you can see too, next to the Corfu. And do a good enough swatch so you can see. Now without the Corfu, it goes browner, redder. So there it is, and then there it's over the Corfu. And that's my last combination. I think we aren't going into a 20-minute video, I hope. So there's some of them left, and wipe them off. Oh, the Corfu stays on pretty good, so it hangs onto the color. So enjoy your shadows, and try combining crazy things like that Daphne with Lhasa. I have a friend, she loves Lhasas, but she has Lhasa and she doesn't wear it much. So maybe if she combined it with some colors that she doesn't even expect, maybe she'll like it again. So thank you for supporting my channel. Let me know if there's a scent that you just love. Sometimes I can dupe them, or you know, like Lily of the Valley is springy right now, and I do have some Lily of the Valley rearing horses, and I'm trying to do a floral horse series just because it's pretty and fun. I'm making them kind of pastel, and I want to do a rose one, and I can do honeysuckle, but it's so much like Lily of the Valley that I haven't done that. And there's a couple other florals I want to try with that. But anyway, thank you so much for your support and your love, and I send all that love right back at you. And have a wonderful day, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.